Alright, Sagittarius, what's going on? Giving y'all a bonus. Guess what we're doing this time? We're going to use the cards out of the whole deck. And we're just going to see what Spirit got for y'all. Hope that y'all been manifesting on 11/11/11 today. I hope y'all have been manifesting and getting all the awakenings and just all the realizations that you're supposed to have in your life today. I know I have. That's why I'm doing this reading, to kind of see what's going on for Sagittarius. And I'm going to do Aquarius also, because both of you guys did get my videos to 1K. So I really appreciate that, Sag. I know y'all, I fucks with y'all, you know. I was saying in my community section that I am going to start me a new chanter on January 1st, but I'm going to do y'all December readings and whatever other readings in the December 1st. Y'all know the 5K sale will be over, so make sure y'all come get y'all a reading. I already got all the stuff for the contest already purchased, so on that day I will be coming in and, you know, revealing the winners of the contest, and we will start commencing on our, you know, things we got going on January. Sometime in January, whatever is available for the winners. But yes, we finna do this whole spread. Finna see just really what's going on. 3 cards at a time I'm gonna read. And we just gonna go on like that until the deck is done, and then the reading will be over. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 4th house, 7th house energy, Mars, all of that good stuff, you know? Because we have these signs in these planets. And some of these planets are like important, you know, for certain circumstances. So that's why I always mention them, especially when I do general readings, because you never know what's going to come out. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Dealing with something that you need to end because it doesn't bring you emotional satisfaction anymore. And I feel like you're like just coming to the realization about this, Sagittarius. You're really bearing your soul to this person or in this situation. You might be speaking with Spirit, and you might just be saying, look, Spirit, I know that this situation is not bringing me emotional happiness. It's not bringing growth. It's no production. And this is no productivity in this situation. And it's just like, it seems like, you know, it's just holding on by a thread. So I do see that, you know, you're bearing your soul right now, understanding that something just probably is not going to work. I feel like a part of you or the situation is trying to resist the change. Like, I feel like, you know, you're not really using your intuition. You're not seeing that it's time for you to move on from a certain situation. You know, it's like you're fearing taking that risk, taking that leap of faith. Taurus could be involved. Scorpio could be involved. Aries could be involved. But, you know, I'm just really seeing that you are not really using your intuition the way that you should be. You're resisting this change that needs to happen. When you see the World card in reverse, we always know that that is a cycle that needs to close, but someone is holding that cycle up. Someone doesn't want to change. And with the Death card in reverse being right up under it, it's like, yeah, we're resisting change, Sagittarius, or someone is dealing with a situation where they are resisting change when it comes down to you. But I do see that there's a lack of new beginnings because someone may be a little bit afraid. But I do see, like, you know, someone is tired of waiting on their ships to come in, waiting on things to come towards them. I feel like, you know, this is a situation where if this has anything to do with inheritance or anything on a financial level with family or anything, anybody that you just consider family, I do feel like there has been a loss and somebody did get betrayed in this situation. And it's just like, you know, I kind of feel like, Sag, you already kind of intuitively knew this, whether or not you was coming to the consciously awareness of this situation. And, you know, you just got tired of waiting. You stopped waiting a long time ago. That's really what I feel like. You stopped waiting. You stopped having hope in this situation a long time ago. Whether you have separated yourself from the situation or not yet, you still, like, gave up on it a long time ago. I do see that, you know, if this has anything to do with anybody's job, I feel like there was some conflict around an organization, someone. If this is a person, this is someone that, you know, is recognized in society as someone that's supposed to be on their best behavior. I feel like there's conflict about someone, you know, stealing, lying, cheating in some type of manner. You know, if this had something to do with work, you know, there was conflict where someone may have got caught stealing, cheating, lying, whatever the case may be. But I do feel that whatever's going on in this situation, it's like there's no time to heal. There's nobody wanting to heal this situation, even though there is a deep emotional connection that's hard to let go of. I feel like someone is really, you know, undecisive about what it is that they want to do in this situation. Taurus, again, could be involved. Aquarius could be involved. Gemini could be involved. But someone is really not making a decision about a decision that probably needs to be made. You know, they're holding on to this emotional attachment, you know, but really not trying to heal the situation. So you could be dealing with someone that, you know, I just feel like you want to heal it with, but you feel like you can't heal anything with, and it's just like you holding on to the memory or the emotions of the situation, and you really haven't decided what you want to do, or this person hasn't decided. But I do see, like, right now, Sagittarius, someone is going deep within to try to figure out what's going on in this situation, you know, looking at themselves, but they're starting to realize that they may, like, really miss this situation, or they're longing for this situation. And especially, like, okay, if you're dealing with a work situation, it just looks like, you know, you're on your own. You're on your own to do whatever you need to do. And I feel like you kind of miss that group setting. And you're starting to realize that that's probably what is going on. You're starting to miss that group setting. If this is love, I just feel like, you know, you got all these cups around you, all these opportunities, all these offers. And you're just like, because I already been, you know, taking account into myself who I really want to be with, who I want. And these cups is not enough for me. This is not what I want, you know. And a lot of you guys are single at this time. You know, realizing this, Virgo could be involved in this situation. Leo could be involved. I just see that there is a lack of clarity in the situation, or there is some emotional unhappiness in the situation. And I just feel like you, like, really counting your blessings. And you're really kind of looking at the situation like, you know, the investment that I made, or the investments that I'm trying to make, they're not working out for me. They're not, you know, going the way I want to. I'm putting in all this hard work and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor. I just feel like it has you kind of like in a hangman mode. You're kind of like just really not knowing what it is that you want to do. But I do feel like you have control over your emotions, you know. There could be a Pisces that's involved. A Pisces may be kind of hung up about you right now. They don't know what really to do, Sagittarius. I just really feel like that there's a new beginning that someone's wanting to present to you, and they probably do not know how to approach you on this situation. I feel like there's been a lot of stagnant energy in this situation. I do feel like, you know, this person is wanting to come back in from the past, you know, or this is a situation where because there's stagnancy, you know, someone has just like, you know, it's too many obstacles. I don't have time to be trying to put my energy into this situation. And I feel like there's a little bit of confusion around this situation. Make sure that if you are, like, going out with your friends, don't be getting, you know, drinking too much this month. I feel like, you know, because, like, there's a foundation that I feel like can be rebuilt if you don't do anything crazy, you know, don't do anything to mess yourself up. An earth sign could be involved in this situation. You could be trying to, you know, start something new or begin something again with an earth sign. I do feel like it will be successful, whatever it is that's going on, or this earth sign will be willing to give you some type of, you know, attention, or you give them some type of attention after some things just fell apart. You really just had to see this person's true face. They had to see your true face, whatever the case may be. But there's a lack of communication. Someone needs to say something and they're really not saying anything at all. I kind of feel like it's to the point where someone is just really not communicating. They have turned their back on the situation. You know, they're acting really cold. And if they do try to communicate, it's like they're lashing out. There's nothing nice really to say in this situation, especially if you're dealing with the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I just feel like, you know, someone's being a total jerk. Someone does not care about what it is that they're saying and how they're communicating and how they're, you know, hurting people's feelings. They don't care, you know. I also feel like there is some heavy spying going on in this situation. I feel like someone is very, very worried about something coming out or something being revealed, or they're just worried about where they stand when it comes down to the stability in a relationship, in a partnership, in a friendship, in a family situation, whatever the case may be. I just really feel like, you know, someone is turning down offers of emotional happiness. Someone is turning down offers of friendship, whatever the case may be. Someone just doesn't want to be bothered. And it's like it might be a situation where you're worried about your foundation. You're worried about if it's stable because the emotional awareness may not be involved in the situation right now. I just feel like someone could be trying to take their time on approaching this situation. I feel like someone could have their guard up to this situation right now. They don't know how to take this situation. They do not know what to do with this situation. I do feel like, this person is weighing the pros and cons of the situation. Like, should I go and do this? Should I not go and do this? Is this the best course of action, or is this the best course of actions? There's just weighing up of options. And I do feel like someone is doing this unbeknownst to you. So you might be dealing with someone that's trying to weigh the pros and cons of the stability of the relationship, or the stability of the job, or the stability of the friendship. They're like trying to see the pros and cons, and you don't even know that they're doing this. It's because I feel like a lot of you guys are isolated right now. Y'all in deep thought. Y'all like in a trance. Y'all really just doing your own thing. Y'all really not paying attention to this other person. And you could actually be the one, Sagittarius, that's trying to weigh out the pros and the cons in quiet, in secrecy, not really letting this other person know how you really feel. But I do feel like, a lot of you guys are taking time out at this time to really think about, should you move forward in a situation? Should you not move forward in a situation? Because, I feel like you've been here, you've done that before, and you made the wrong choice before. You don't want to make the wrong choice again, because I do see that there was a lot of burdens that was carried in this situation when you made this decision before, and it's just like you don't want to be feeling trapped in no type of situation. You don't want to feel like you are obligated to do something or obligated to someone because of certain situations. I just really see that, you're learning from your lessons. You're getting over the regrets of the situation. And it's just like, yeah, it broke your heart. Yeah, you're still a little bit bittered about the situation. But it's just like you're learning to get over that situation. And you're just understanding that that was not the right opportunity for you. And it's time to move on. So, this Scorpio, this Venus in retrograde has really did a lot for people. And I feel like, we got like, today is the 11th. We have 5 more days of this situation going on. And I just feel like, Sagittarius, you're coming to a lot of realizations about some situations that you have been dealing with for a while. I feel like a lot of this situation has made you kind of like pissed off in some type of way. Or you could just be feeling a little bit of self-confidence issues because of whatever this betrayal was, whatever this heartbreak was. I just feel like, you're very nostalgic about the past right now. You're really thinking about the past and everything that happened in the past. Kind of feeling like, well, shit, I want to go back to my past. Maybe you want to go back to your past. Some of you guys, or some of you guys, the past wants to come back to you. But you don't know if you can even move forward in this situation because, this person or the situation, it just always leaves you feeling like there's a sense of you losing on a practical level. And so I do feel like right now all you're really worried about is the emotional balance of mind and heart. That's all Sagittarius is really worried about at this time. I do feel like you're starting to have certain realizations about what it is that you want in life, how you want your life to be. You know that you want growth and productivity. And I feel like within the next month, there is a flow of abundance that will start to come into your hands. Do not, now, Sagittarius, this flux of finances could come in from an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person is money hungry. They're not nurturing or nice, so be careful about that. This also could just symbolize that you're realizing that you want abundance because right now you may be having financial issues. I just really feel like whatever you decide to do this month, keep your emotions and your wits about you. Use your intuition because it's going to be your best friend this month. I do feel like there's a spiritual connection or a spiritual lesson to be learned from this test and this trial that I feel like you're getting ready to go through. You don't have the clarity about it right now, but the universe is setting you up for this to see if you kind of learned your lesson from certain things that you've been through in the past. Don't sit on the fence this month and decide, well, shouldn't I? When at the end of the day, down deep in the bottom of your soul, you know what you should be doing. You know how you should be moving. There is an offer that is going to come in. It's going to be small at first, but I do feel like it will turn into something that could be, a little bit good for you at the end of the day. Make sure that you're not being arrogant about certain things that's happening in your life, because I do feel like there's a lot of assistance that's coming in for you. And Sagittarius, y'all know we have been waiting on this for almost 4 years to come in. Please do not ruin your opportunities that's coming in for you. I feel like a lot of you guys are finna go through a test that's from something that derived or happened to you last year. And there's finna be some issues and some problems that might be kind of resurrected, but this is the test to see if you pass the test, if you're going to get through the things that you need. And if you get through the things that you need to get through, I feel like there will be assistance that will be, you know, kind of given to you. Beware of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone that's just very charismatic, someone that is a chameleon. They will tell you what you want to hear. They are not really, you know, they wear masks. So be careful of this person, because I feel like this person may be, you know, hoarding money, keeping it to themselves, not really telling you what's going on. And there's some communication from this person that I feel like, you know, probably has been keeping secrets, keeping things to themselves, not really telling you what's going on. And I feel like there is some type of unjust things that's going on, Sagittarius. So you need to be careful about how you're moving around this person, because I do feel like by the end of the month, you're going to see what you need to see from this person. You're going to understand what you need to understand, and you might want to give up this person. You might want to cut this person off. You might want to decide that, you know, you ain't going to talk to them no more. They ain't going to talk to you no more. I just feel like someone feeling like, you know, someone has cut them off on the communication, and it's making them lose control. It's making them really, it's going to make them lose control. If this hasn't already happened, this is getting ready to happen. Someone is finna be feeling like they losing control over a situation because someone is not, you know, communicating with them. Someone may be losing control because they losing out on finance, because someone has cut their ass off from the pot. And I'm telling you. So it's just like, you know, there is manipulation going on in this situation. Someone telling you that they love you and they probably don't. So you just need to, like, you know, really, really pay attention this month. But I feel like with that Scorpio, that Venus and Scorpio, you've seen a lot of things that you need to see. Some things have even been revealed. But whatever the case is, I feel like someone wants to heavily manipulate you, Sagittarius, or you want to do this to someone else because you really don't love them, but you don't want to let them go. Like, you don't want to let them go. That's not what you're trying to do. At the end of the day, I just see Sagittarius, like any karmic situations, any toxic situations, any situations that's not good for Sagittarius, I feel like they will be letting that shit go this month. You know, there's new beginnings to be had, and there's real happiness to be had by the end of the month. So, what this is telling me, Sagittarius, is that if you pay attention this month to everything that's going on around you, I do feel like there will be some instances where you will get some assistance coming your way. You will be rectified for certain things that, you know, may have happened to you in the past. They will be fixed. Things will, you know, I feel like karma is going to kind of be served this month, you know, for certain things that you didn't know or you didn't have clarity about before, like certain things that may have happened around this time last year. It's going to be brought to the surface, and they're probably going to repeat themselves, but you just got to learn how to, you know, be aware of your surroundings and know what's going on at all times, so that you don't get caught up in the same lesson again, having to go through the same lesson, because I feel like you're going through a test, you know, with certain things in your life. So it's just like, be cool this month. Don't, you know, be going crazy on nobody. Don't be trying to kill nobody this month, you know. Once you find certain things out, if there are some people that you need to let go, do not sit on the fence about this. You already know deep down inside what you need to do, that you need to let go of these people. Don't hold on to something and resist the change that's about to happen in your life because you want something familiar. You know, let things go the way that they should be let go of. Like I've been telling y'all, Mercury's finna go into retrograde. We already in the shadow period right now. I'm telling you, it's strong energy this time too. Like, just pay attention to everything this month. Don't make any major decisions. You know, like, just chill. Just chill into the first of the year. You'll be, you know, happy that you was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, hope that this resonated with y'all. Again, I appreciate you guys getting me to that 1K. Again, there will be a new channel that I will be releasing in January. This channel probably will be deleted probably by April of next year, but whatever the case may be, we'll talk about that when we get to that. Make sure y'all book a personal reading with me. My 5K sale is going on. Find the video in. It's some of the last few videos I did. So go check out that 5K sale. And yeah, because this is the cheapest that it's going to be for the rest of me doing the tarot, I'm telling y'all. So, you know, get it in while you can. Because, you know, we mastering shit over here. But, yes, I love you guys very, very much. I hope that y'all have a good, you know, rest of the month. And I'll talk to you guys again later. Bye.